So hi everyone, so now we have a very special guest which is
Emily, I do acting and I
Entertaining.
entertain people on YouTube.
I'm Alexia. I'm Emily's sister. I'm a cosplayer and I do seamstress.
and now we're going to talk about the film The Huntsman Winter War.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the most powerful of them all?
The Huntsman Winter War is directed by Cedric Nicholas Troyan and it stars Chris Hemsworth, Jessica Chastain, Emily Blunt and Charlize Theron, and it also stars the uncredited narrator of Liam Neeson. So the story goes that Chris Hemsworth and Jessica Chastain are the huntsmen and it is forbidden to love each other, and now when they love each other, they're sort of like separated by Emily Blunt, which is played by the Ice Queen, and now they go on a journey to defeat the Ice Queen. So along the way, the mirror on the wall is somehow stolen, and now the huntsmen have to find the mirror and restore peace to the universe. So Emily and Alexa, we can start both by what do you think of the film?
I think the film is very touching actually. I cried at one part of the film and I like the clothes, the costumes, and then got the handsome guy, that play as the lover. I don't know what the name. Eric, correct. Eric. That one is the handsome guy. And I'm very simple audience like the previous video I just said. So I like the movie a lot.
The Huntsman Winter War is actually a prequel and a sequel to Snow White and the Huntsman. Basically, it's going to show half part of a prequel and then it follows up on the sequel. So if you haven't seen Snow White and the Huntsman, you can check it out so that you can understand just a little bit more. But if you haven't watched it, you would still not be totally lost in the story.
I love the movie. The story is nice, just that I feel a bit sad that the Snow Queen died. I love the costume. Effects is like wow, amazing.
During the movie we were discussing a lot.
Yeah, we're like the mirror.
The clothes very nice. If you cosplay the clothes, wow.
But to give credits to the makeup and the wardrobe, I think they are pretty insane because the wardrobe that they do, they were not made of CGI. And even plus so, I think the effects of this film were actually mind-blowingly powerful. I actually like the action scenes and how the story progresses along the way. I feel as if the cast were actually pretty insane. You could really tell that they have really learned how to fight and it's not being jumbled around by choppy cuts or like close-ups all the way.
After looking at the costume, I think I would like the Snow Queen.
The Snow Queen, because the Snow Queen is not evil.
I'm looking at the mask and the clothes and stuff. I realized that she has a few costumes. And I saw the back of her hair, it's like crisscross. I'm like, oh, so nice.
This movie, right, when I look at the Snow Queen and the castle and the power, right, it just reminds me of Frozen Elsa.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Elsa! I'm like, why does it look so familiar? When the castle came out in the screen, I'm like, Elsa?
Yeah.
There you go! There you go!
It literally is let it go, eh. She let it go,
She
eh.
let it go, she let the whole film go, man. So aside from the very awesome CGI, the very great cast, I do feel as if some parts were a little bit off the book, in which I find the romance of the film, I think some of the romance they might like, but to me they were extremely cheesy, very predictable, and I feel as if for some parts they have no establishment and yet, poof, they are in love together.
For me, right, I personally didn't watch any Huntsman related stuff. I
Snow
only
White.
read my childhood Snow White book. So, in my opinion, I just didn't like the sudden cutaway part when they were making out. And maybe our Singapore Media Authority cut off, right? That could be the part where they established their love lah.
Just to clarify what they said, basically you're watching this scene where they actually reconcile and they sort of make love, but you can see that halfway along the way, they sort of like cut out and then you see a black screen and the sound is also cut out, and then all of a sudden it fades to daytime, and then you could obviously, Singapore, I don't know what you're doing, man, but the whole film is PG.
Yeah.
You need to just cut out the scene just to fit into that.
They were having such a lovely time in the hot spring.
They could have just fade out after they cut, but they
Yeah.
didn't, so it's like
Next scene already. I'm like, okay, so they cut out the part, and then that was that ruins the whole thing.
Aside from the typical romance that I don't really quite buy into, I still feel as if this is an entertaining film to watch. Alright, so how much will you try to rate the film?
Please.
Okay, I just like all kinds of fantasy, so I think this is awesome. I'll put 4.9 because the Snow Queen died.
0.1. Dead 0.1. Okay, for me, right, I will rate 4.5 because MDA cut the stupid scene out.
Basically, after you watch this film, I don't think Emily Blunt or Charlize Theron will be acting in this film again.
Maybe they come
But
back.
you still have our handsome guy and the pretty girl.
Actually, I think the evil queen will come back. The golden one.
Oh no. Aside from its predictable plot, I don't really buy into it. Painfully, I'm gonna give this a 3.7/5. I do feel as if it has some redeeming factors and some really very cool action sequences. But in terms of storytelling, I feel as if some parts were really lazily edited, especially the 7 years later. Oh no. I feel as if it's just trying to match up with Snow White and the Huntsman. It just seems a bit forced. But all in all, what do you think of the film? Do you like it? And if you do, you can leave a comment in the comment section below. I just want to thank Eva Lee and Alexia for coming down.
Just remember to subscribe to this channel.
Yeah! Subscribe!
All in all, if you like this and you want to find out more, you can check out Litterworks Production Facebook page for more upcoming movie reviews and updates. And last but not least, I just want to thank Everly Lin and Alexia Faye for making the time to come down and do this review alongside with me. As usual, thank you so much for watching, and you can stay tuned, stay prepared, and this is just a little review. Okay, wait. So hi everyone, I have nuts. I have Everly Lin.
Why not you let us say?
So hi everyone, so now we have our crap, I did it wrong again. This is the hard part now.
Your hard part.
Emily Blunt. Nuts. Yeah, for the last name. Directed by Cedric. Nuts. Okay.
Why you don't write and paste it here? You just see there.
In terms of nuts. I lost my train of thoughts again.
And through the looking glass, and here we say bye bye.
Okay.